what happened? Elon said they were going to be in production hell, bringing the Model 3 to market. But now, as many suspected, they're not going to make it.
Yeah, it sounds like hell is ongoing. We know that Elon was camping at the gigafactory, and in the letter to shareholders released today, it sounds like they're having a lot of problems at the gigafactory. So it seems like they're still playing whack-a-mole, figuring out what these production problems are. There's a delay of at least a quarter to when they'll start hitting their production targets.
Do we have any details on what the problems could be?
Yeah, they said that they're having challenges with their battery pack assembly, which is at the gigafactory, and that as they ramp up production, things may shift. So it's not the most confidence-inspiring shareholder letter in terms of production.
What about when it comes to cash burn?
Record cash burn. Not unsurprising because they're ramping up this car, but I mean, they're going to continue to have cash needs as they grow as a company.
And then, we've also been talking about layoffs.
Yeah, the fact that they laid
en masse.
There's a distinction between layoffs and firing. They clearly got rid of several hundred people, but they've never given a number. And typically, you wouldn't do that while you're in the middle of a big ramp. So there wasn't anything about labor in the shareholder letter, but it will probably come up on today's call.
Which positions are they?
It was across the it was across the board. A lot of it was Solar City folks, to be frank, because they acquired Solar City last year and they're no longer doing door-to-door sales. So I think it was across the board. It wasn't just factory employees.
So when it comes to the Model 3, what kind of information are we getting as to when?
Well, we're basically just getting that the initial ramp is delayed by at least a quarter. They originally wanted to make 5,000 cars a week by the end of this year. Now they're saying that'll be late for the first quarter of 2018. So if you ordered a Model 3, you are going to be waiting for it even longer. And that's dicey for Tesla because a lot of people are not going to want to wait forever. I mean, there's still tons of reservations, but, eventually you're going to need to drive a car.
Now, we know Elon Musk is audacious and has always been, but why push it? Why push the schedule if indeed it is going to be so difficult to meet?
I think he's just, he has big ambitions and he wants to solve this challenge of climate change in a hurry. And this whole sort of ramp up of the Model 3 was pushed forward because demand was so strong. But now you have the opposite problem where there's lots of demand, but they haven't been able to make the car yet.